Thank you so much for tuning in. So sometimes I get folks that will reach out to me, and they went to the DMV. They find out that there's a stop on their record. They're not able to get plates for their vehicle. They're not able to renew their registration. So they come to me and they ask me, Chanel, can you remove this stop, or what do I need to do to get you to help me to remove the stop from my record? I need plates, etc. Let me just start off by saying I cannot remove, I don't have the authority to remove stops from your vehicle record. I cannot. Okay. And sometimes the DMV cannot remove the stop in question either. And I will explain that in a few seconds. Okay. So, this segment, I will talk about who can remove stops, etc. Okay. So, when it comes to stops on your record, there's going to be two components. Either number one is external, meaning there are entities outside of the DMV. Okay, some examples would be the parking authority, the commissioner of revenue, and the toll authority when it comes to unpaid parking tickets, unpaid tolls, and unpaid personal property tax. These matters are outside of the DMV. Okay, now the DMV a lot of times is the middleman. Okay, depending on your state, these entities that I just named, they are connected to the DMV. So if you do not pay what you owe them within a certain amount of time, then they will advise the DMV of the stop in place because you did not pay, and you didn't pay within the time frame that you are supposed to. Okay, so when you go to the DMV a lot of times do not have any information pertaining to the payment or what you owe and how long the stop has been in place. They are telling you to go to the company or the entity that put the stop in place, and you need to reach out to them to get more information. Okay, so again, the DMV, a lot of times with external matters, they are the middle person here. Now, when it comes to internal factors or DMV specific stops, okay, the DMV can control these type of stops. They would let you know how much you owe or what you need to comply to satisfy the stop. Some examples of DMV stops would be, uh, unpaid invoices. Maybe you owe sales tax. Maybe the DMV did an audit and realized you owe sales tax or additional sales tax. Okay, as an example, maybe you have an unpaid uh, return check. Okay, that you didn't satisfy within a certain amount of time. So that will allow you to have a stop on your record. Another example is maybe you went to the DMV to get your vehicle titled, but there was a lien on the vehicle and the clerk forgot to put the lien on. So the title printed out and you walked away with the title in hand. The DMV sent you a notice advising you to bring the title back to them within a certain amount of time so that the lien can be put on place, and you didn't do so. So now you have a stop for this type of situation. Okay. So when it comes to DMV related stops, again, they can pretty much give you more insight, more guidance, and they can put the stop on, take the stop off. And that's normally how things will work in this type of situation. But in either case, if you have that stop, make sure you reach out to the right entity in question. It's either going to be DMV or it's going to be an outside source. Okay, you want to be mindful. You don't want to be going around in circles, nor do you want to assume, but just check with the correct entity. But I felt the need to just, give you guys this little tidbit this evening to give you more clarity. No, I cannot remove stops from your vehicle records, okay? So if you want to share your experience, feel free to drop me a line below or just provide a comment if you like. I do want to hear from you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please click share and subscribe. I hope to hear from you soon.